Hi, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. This video is for you. I'm going to be talking about the upcoming transits of Saturn moving into Pisces and Pluto moving into Aquarius. This is a very heavy transit for Virgo and for Pisces and Gemini and Sagittarius, but for Virgo, it is a different kind of frequency. Now, I've done all of the other signs. If you're looking for them, they're in my previous live streams. The earth signs are split up. One's in the water video and the other one's in the air video. And now Virgo gets its own video. Okay, so let's talk about Virgo in the coming future. So Virgo energy, love you guys. You got Mercury in your sign right now and it's opposite Neptune. You might not hear this clearly. You might not hear anything clearly for a little while. And that's okay. I want you to just understand that source is going to give you messages in the next while, in the next couple days. It is now the 8th of October. It's going to give you a lot of messages spiritually that you may not have otherwise let yourself believe. I need you to just let those little magical thoughts float around in there. They're there for good purpose. The energies of Saturn moving into your 7th house is going to feel exhausting. I'm not going to lie to you. You guys have had Neptune here since 2012. Might have been a little earlier than that. I feel like it was 2010, but I'll look deeper into it. So Neptune, it's been over a decade that Neptune has been in Pisces, making things quite confusing for you when you relate to partner. There is a spiritual lesson that you obviously could have picked up at some point, but the amount of loss and releasing that you'll have to do with expectation of partner has been pretty impressively massive. I know a lot of Virgo energy people, and Virgos have definitely been going through it over the last couple of decades. This specifically, as Jupiter is about to move back into Pisces for a little bit, there is a real opportunity here for expansion and growth with partner. But it would require having to accumulate all the lessons that you've learned about not having expectations on other. Neptune in 7th house. You cannot have any kind of expectation or you ruin the outcome. You ruin it. If you say, I'm going to have rice pilaf tonight and you're not cooking, and then you walk into a restaurant and say, I want rice pilaf, and they say, we don't have that. Who set you up for disappointment? Not the restaurant. You did. They got all different kinds of things to eat, but you're looking for a very specific thing. Well, Virgo, if you haven't learned that you need to let go of the outcome, this is your message. You need to let go of the outcome, okay? Accept that the outcome is something that you don't get to craft. And in fact, it's a frequency you need to align into, not control. All right, Virgo. Sorry, I'm speaking directly to some people when I said that. I know a lot of Virgo energy. I'm a Pisces Sun. I attract you guys. Okay, so another thing, too, is that when Saturn is starting to move in, so March, April, May, it's really going to affect you by the summertime, and then next Christmas, it's just like dead center. Not this Christmas, next Christmas. As Saturn moves into Pisces and opposes your placements in Virgo, you will be finding the connections, partnerships, romantic establishments, business partnerships, legal partnerships. These things are getting brought to the surface to be seen. If you or the person that you've been working with, your other person, in this case, it could be anyone you work with on a one-on-one basis, as Saturn moves through here, you will see exactly who they actually are. You will see it. Like, no balls about it. Just ask Leo. They've been watching Aquarius going, holy crap, that's who you actually are? Yes. And that's what you will be experiencing with Pisces. Pisces, with Saturn coming through it, for one, we're going to see a lot of fake healers, fake readers, fake astrologers be tallied up. I also think that in certain countries, we may see a restriction, again, on any kind of fortune telling, any kind, like there'll be another like witch trial hunt. And a lot of astrologers have been saying that with Saturn coming into Pisces. I think it's going to be happening again, but on a more social level as well as a government level. We'll see a lot of people just throwing some pretty terrible names around and claiming to the amount of cults that are going to happen with Saturn moving into Pisces, because you're going to see Pisces energy grow the fuck up. You're going to see Pisces energy get stripped down from all of their magical, hyper elusive type of frequency and stripped down to actually just the connection to God, because that's what Pisces is. Pisces is straight connection to source. Okay. I know some Pisces moon in here is like, I don't believe in God. Get off my channel. I love you. Get off my channel. Pisces is about the connection to source. That's what it's about ultimately. And when we strip down all of the relying on other people, elusive escapism and alcoholism, or the escapism in creativity, escapism in food, the escapism is done. It's done when Saturn goes into Pisces. And as it goes through this transit and retrogrades and goes further and retrogrades more and goes further and then eventually moves into Aries, the Pisces frequency that you oppose with Virgo, the energy that you meet eye to eye with people, and also your shadow side is in your 7th house. So all of your elusive, like, oh, I'll just tell them what they need to hear, tell them what they can handle. I will manipulate the situation and say the thing that I want so that I am getting what I want and the outcome that I want. All of this stuff is done. We're done with it. We're now, if it's not a straight prayer from God and a straight connection to actual source with positive intentions, that shit's going to be rung through the ringer. There are quite a few Virgo energies that are going to be in court, in legal issues. That's Saturn moving through your 7th as well. That is your partner and people you are facing being more mature, more structured, more refined, and more demanding karmically. Like, you want me to mow your lawn? You're paying me first. These kind of like transactional relationships will be constant for you, Virgo, as Saturn moves through Pisces. As Saturn's moving through Pisces from March and onward, Pluto will be moving into Aquarius. That's your hidden enemies and routine. If you do not get super serious about your daily routine, it will kill you. It will literally drive you to the point where you are done with yourself. Pluto coming through Aquarius is here to show you the power that you have with your organizational skills, with your ability to know the thing, Virgo, your ability to like know the thing. That is your superpower. Okay. The 6th house for anybody's chart is where the hidden enemies are. It's where diligent routine is. It's where habitual lifestyle is. Okay. But for a Virgo, it's in Aquarius. Okay. For Virgo, it's in, yeah. No, I was right. It's your 6th house. It's Aquarius, and that's where Saturn's been. When Pluto moves in here and Saturn moves out, you'll go from having your enemies and your routines be pulled and picked apart and surfaced and exposed. All of those karmic enemies that you have, as they move into Pisces, you become aware. Okay. For Virgo, you've been going through getting hit in the back, getting stabbed in the back for quite some time. That is Saturn moving through your sign. Okay. February 2021, it started. You really started to understand that there was no way forward in the way that you were going, and that you had enemies right in your midst, and you needed to create boundaries, or you had boundaries instilled on you. It could have gone either way. But there is not a connection where there was connection with certain people now. And that's because Saturn's come through your 6th house. When Pluto moves through here, that's when the karmic receipt will happen for these people in you. So if you found that you're being a hidden enemy to someone, or someone's being a hidden enemy to you over the last year, like a frenemy is the best way to put it. A frenemy, a friend enemy, a person who has not your best interest at heart, but claims to be someone in your corner. These people will be dealt with over the next 30 years. You watch it. You'll see it happen. And it's not just that specific person. It's anyone with that frequency. And as you, like, Virgo, you know that people are frequencies. There's only 12 of us. Okay, so yes, Neptune also moving out of your 7th and into your 8th means that the way that you experience debt and money and sharing and aspirations, these things are going to change and become more ethereal. You need to have best practice in part, like put that in practice right now. Get yourself organized as F. All right. Because as Neptune moves into your 8th house, money's just you're just gonna be like, where'd it go? I don't understand. I had it and now it's gone. And you're gonna find that you're losing things left, right, and center. You're gonna find that you're letting go of things left, right, and center. Things that you used to hold on to and say that this is part of my personality and this is part of who I am. You're just gonna be able to let go, walk away from it. And as that happens, as that Neptune transit happens, and Saturn is also moving through Pisces, you're going to find that the people that you had been keeping with you, that you thought were in your corner, were actually frenemies. And this frequency of retribution and, you know, the truth coming to light, it's really going to be heavy. I suspect that this Mars retrograde this winter will bring up some highlights experiences so that you can get this settled. But it started already. Okay. Virgo, I love you. I'm so proud of you. And keep going. Keep fighting, baby. Bye now.